Chick Busters. We're what you call trained professionals. Please do not try any of these experiments at home. When you go to a grocery store, I'm sure the ideal case scenario would be to buy a big chicken, meaty looking, yet fairly priced, maintaining the quality of your meat.
Imagine this. Oh my, this big meaty chicken is suspiciously cheaper than this big one. This one is hormone free? Oh, that's why. The big one is probably fat and on steroids.
Harry, we brought you here to bust the myth about chicken meat being on steroids. Haven't you ever heard of Paul Siegel?
Paul Siegel is the guy who is responsible for the big meaty chicken. He separated the small chickens from the large chickens and bred the bigger chickens with the bigger chickens.
The broiler breeder chicken breed that Paul Siegel focused his work around is a white Plymouth Rock chicken. He studied their weight at 8 weeks from hatching.
Paul Siegel's largest chickens together produce birds with the largest breast size, establishing a high growth line.
The larger chickens need to eat more. How is it that they don't become fat?
Most commercial broilers are on a restricted feed intake through lighting program to regulate genetically predisposed overeating. So chicks need a diet plan so they don't get fat.
We do this to prevent the occurrence of things like ascites, leg problems, and sudden death syndrome, which are all associated with rapid growth.
Are you about to inject the chickens with steroids?
We do not inject our chickens with steroids. Imagine one by one injecting them to every bird. Pretty ridiculous, time-consuming, and very illegal.
So how much bigger have these chickens gotten?
After 47 generations of chicken, they weigh on average 10 times more than the original counterpart.
But growth isn't the only thing we select for. We need to make sure the birds are healthy and efficient in other ways like reproduction and immunology.
So the most important thing to take away from this Chick Busters episode is that there are no hormones added to any of our chickens. Hormone-free label is simply a marketing ploy.
Thanks to Paul Siegel, who carefully selected chickens for growth, we are now able to buy larger chickens without the fear of fat or hormones.
Wait, I have one more question. If Paul Siegel's bigger chickens were only bred with each other, wouldn't there be lots of inbreeding?
Yes, that is true.
How do the chickens survive without biodiversity?
Well, apparently, genetic mutations that occur every few generations is what causes the poultry industry to be able to be free of things such as diseases.
So if you want to buy the bigger chicken, go for it.
You don't have to think twice about purchasing the larger chicken that's the same price as the small one.
Now you know that these chickens are not fat or hormone injected. They're simply genetically big.
It makes you look more like a chicken though, because your arms are like